At exactly 6 o'clock on the evening of January 6th, the atmosphere inside the press conference hall was not one of celebration, but of suffocating tension. The bright white lights hanging low above the stage cast sharp, unforgiving reflections on the polished floor, mirroring the anxiety that filled the room. Camera operators stood shoulder to shoulder, their fingers hovering over record buttons, while reporters whispered hurried theories to one another. Everyone expected a scandal. In the world of entertainment, when two stars of this magnitude call a sudden press conference, it usually signals an ending, a breakup, a legal dispute, or a tearful apology for a career-ending mistake. Welcome back to LVT Showbiz, where we do not just follow the headlines, we uncover the heart of the story. Today, we take you inside the room where Yulong and Yang Meimei did not just break their silence, but completely rewrote the narrative of what it means to be famous, human, and truly happy. What happened next was not a collapse, but a revelation that left the entire industry stunned, proving that sometimes the most shocking twist in a drama is simply the truth. When the side doors finally opened and Yulong walked in, dressed simply in a manner that defied the glamour of the red carpet, the room fell into a hush so deep you could hear the shudder of a single camera lens. Yang Meimei followed closely beside him, her outfit elegant, yet deliberately understated, loose-fitting in a way that would only make sense minutes later. They did not wave, they did not smile their practiced media smiles. They simply bowed and took their seats. This was the moment the world had been waiting for, yet the air was thick with a sense of foreboding. For months, the internet had been a storm of unverified narratives. Speculation had run wild, painting pictures of secret children, hidden lives, and deceit. These stories, spun from the thin air of imagination, had hardened into what many believed to be facts. When Yulong leaned toward the microphone, his voice was steady, but it carried the weight of a man protecting something precious. He spoke of the rumors that had circulated for too long, rumors about relationships, pregnancy, and childbirth that had spiraled so far out of control that even the couple themselves were shocked by the fiction written about their lives. It is a peculiar tragedy of modern fame that silence is often mistaken for confirmation, and patience is misinterpreted as guilt. Yang Meimei took the floor next, and her demeanor shifted the energy in the room entirely. She looked straight into the lenses of the hundreds of cameras pointing at her, addressing the pain of the past with a dignity that commanded absolute respect. She clarified with unwavering firmness that the previous stories, the whispers of secret births and hidden children in years gone by, were completely false. It was a necessary confrontation. Before they could share their new chapter, they had to close the old book of lies. She spoke of the hurt caused when fiction is presented as truth, of the days she opened her phone to see strangers congratulating her on a child that did not exist, or accusing her of hiding a life she was not living. It was a raw, human moment that stripped away the celebrity aura and revealed a woman who had been silently enduring the weight of the world's imagination. But this press conference was not called merely to dwell on the pain of the past. It was convened to celebrate the promise of the future. In a masterclass of emotional resilience, the tone of the evening shifted from defense to jubilation in a single heartbeat. Yulong reached for a folder on the table, a simple movement that drew the collective gaze of every person in the room. What was false in the past, they explained, did not mean everything was false now. The revelation came softly, but it landed with the impact of a thunderclap. Young Mei announced that she is, indeed, pregnant, nearly 2 months along. This was not gossip whispered in dark corners. This was a joyful truth shared in the bright light of day, backed by verified medical records held in Yulong's hands. The transformation in the room was palpable. The cynical tension of the press dissolved into genuine surprise. The smile that finally graced young Mei's face was not the polished expression of a film star posing for a magazine. It was the radiant, unguarded smile of a mother-to-be. She confessed to feeling happy, not nervous, not afraid, just purely happy. It was a sentiment that resonated far beyond the walls of that conference hall, touching the hearts of anyone who has ever cherished the beginning of new life. However, this announcement was not just about a baby. It was about a profound shift in priorities. In an industry that demands omnipresence, where being out of sight often means being out of mind, the couple made a decision that can only be described as courageous. They announced a hiatus. After the completion of their 33rd film project, a number that now holds sentimental value for their fans, they will step away from the limelight for approximately 1.5 years. This declaration elicited gasps from the audience. In the fast-paced entertainment markets of Asia, a break of that magnitude is often viewed as a risk to one's career longevity. Yet their reasoning was a breath of fresh air in a smog of ambition. Young Mei stated that this is not retirement, but rest. It is a choice to experience pregnancy and early motherhood without the need to hide, without the pressure to rush from set to set, and without the exhausting charade of pretending everything is normal when one's life is fundamentally changing. This decision highlights a universal struggle that transcends borders and cultures: the battle for work-life balance and the courage to prioritize personal well-being over professional achievement. By choosing to step back, they are sending a powerful message to their millions of fans across the globe that no amount of fame, awards, or box office success is worth missing the fleeting, irreplaceable moments of life. Yulong's statement that fame can wait, but family cannot, serves as a poignant reminder of our shared humanity. We often place celebrities on pedestals, expecting them to be tireless entertainment machines, forgetting that they too desire the simple peace of a quiet home and the joy of raising a family away from the intrusive glare of flashbulbs. This hiatus is not a retreat. It is a brave step forward into a life lived on their own terms. It challenges the toxic culture of the industry that often forces stars to sacrifice their personal happiness for public consumption. Furthermore, the chemistry and partnership between Yulong and Young Mei during this announcement offered a glimpse into a profound bond. The way he managed the reporters, gently signaling when to pause, and the way she spoke with such clarity showcased a united front. It was the ultimate confirmation of their relationship, not through a scandalous photo, but through a shared commitment to protect their future. They navigated the difficult questions with grace, addressing why they announced it now rather than waiting. Their answer was simple yet profound. When rumors become louder than the truth, silence is no longer a shield. They chose to control their own narrative, ensuring that their child's story begins with truth rather than speculation. As the conference neared its conclusion, the emotional depth of the event reached its peak. They were asked if they feared losing popularity during their absence. Young Mei's answer was a testament to her maturity and grounded perspective. she admitted she was more afraid of losing moments she could never get back. This sentiment strikes a chord with anyone, from Tokyo to Toronto, from Seoul to Sydney, who has ever felt the pressure to keep running on the treadmill of success at the expense of their soul. It redefines what success truly looks like. Is it the number of followers, or is it the quality of the life you lead when the cameras are off? By walking away at the height of their careers, they are actually securing a different kind of legacy, one of integrity, authenticity, and love. They have shown us that true strength lies not in enduring the noise, but in having the courage to turn it off. The press conference ended not with a bang, but with a respectful silence that felt heavier and more meaningful than the chaos that had started the hour. As they stood, bowed, and left the stage together, the headlines were already being rewritten. The malicious gossip that had thrived in the vacuum of information had nowhere left to hide. January 6th did not become the day a scandal exploded. It became the day speculation ended and a new, genuine chapter began. It was a victory for truth and a beautiful beginning for a family that chose to embrace life beyond the screen. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of the story here at Update X 24 Hours. We believe that behind every headline there is a human heartbeat, and today's story of Yu Long and Yang Mei reminds us all of the importance of cherishing what is truly real. If their courage to choose family over fame inspired you, or if you simply appreciate content that digs deeper than the surface, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue bringing you these high-quality, in-depth narratives from the world of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts. Do you think more celebrities should prioritize their personal lives in this way? We love reading your insights. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember that sometimes the best stories are the ones that are true. Goodbye for now.